We are just hours away from what could be a big moment in American political history. Former President Trump set to take the stage tonight for the fourth and final night of the Republican National Convention.
Tom Fitzgerald has been in Milwaukee all week long. He's joining us live right now. Hey, Fitz.
I'm here. Good afternoon. Welcome to Milwaukee. You know, it's really been quite a week here. And, you know, remember, despite the events as they quickly move this week, we are still less than a week from that incident where a gunman tried to kill Donald Trump. Now, Fox 5 spoke with Trump campaign officials, and they say that incident affected the former president so much that they had to take the acceptance speech that was supposed to be delivered tonight. It was done. It was put to bed. It was ready to go. That was thrown out, and they have been rewriting it right through today. Now, this speech, of course, comes amid this growing, ongoing speculation that Joe Biden could possibly be stepping down as the Democratic nominee as pressure continues to build within his own party. For that reasons, Republicans are still working on this speech. Now, Trump is expected, we're told, to draw a contrast between his administration and Biden's administration. But with the possibility hanging out there that Biden could leave this campaign, Donald Trump tonight is also going to try to make the argument that even if Joe Biden exits, his Democratic policies would live on under another nominee. Fox 5 today spoke with both Florida Senator Marco Rubio and Donald Trump Jr.
I know I spent 4 or 5 hours with him on Friday working on the original one, and that was pretty, that was fire, as it should be then. But, you know, a lot's changed in the last, 72 hours, whatever it is. And so I think it's going to be incredible.
I can't speak for the president's tone. I mean, he'll speak to it tonight, and I think we'll see it. But I never had a problem with his tone because he feels about these issues the way normal, everyday people. I know he doesn't talk like a member of some think tank, but that's what people wanted for a long time because the people in the think tanks were ignoring them.
Now, we have also heard from the Trump campaign that there was going to be a tone shift in this speech tonight, trying to tell the nation that it has to come together and unify. Now, there was not much of a tone shift this week with the earlier speakers really unloading on Joe Biden and his administration. So it'll be key tonight to not only listen to what Donald Trump says, but how he says it. We are live in Milwaukee tonight at the 2024 Republican National Convention. We'll send it back into you.